Hello, hello, my beautiful people of the world. It is the one and only me. It's me. And we're here tonight to race at Budds Creek National in Maryland. And yeah, it should be a good night of racing. Questionable track, in my opinion. I hated it. But hopefully it can be as fun as we can make it tonight. And hopefully all these guys can make the most out of their night. We'll see what happens in each of the championships that are on the line here tonight. But first, we're going to go and look at the quali standings coming into the night here. And here we are, 250 class first. We have Aiden Speedin Baker. He is in top quali, 202.1 over Calvin Pearson in second. And then Tanner Moore third, Ryder Thompson fourth, Connor Young in fifth. And then we go all the way down to the chopping block. Actually, I have to refresh this really quick because I don't think this is accurate right now. But let's see. It's still speeding. But we got Gage Brown. He's in second place. But let's look at the chopping block here. We got, wow, there's just no one racing tonight. Okay, so it looks like everybody's going to be in the moto here that signed up. That's interesting. Looking at the 450. Also the same thing, but we have Alex Cunningham, Jay Jones, Chance Setzer, Jack Smith, and Ashton Moore in the top 5. Now, let's go look at the standings here. We have Ryder Thompson, 94 points up. I mean, I think he literally might just have to show up and he will clinch the title tonight. Probably within the first moto, he'll probably clinch it. Following, with Freddie Grove, and then we have Sterling Lofthouse. But then if we look at the 450 class, this is the big talking point coming into the night. Tristan Judd and Alex Cunningham neck and neck going into this penultimate round here. Tristan Judd leading over Alex Cunningham 8 points. So let's see how that plays out for tonight. But I know we love to do the national anthem thing around here, but I think we're just gonna skip it tonight. I'm so sorry, fellas. We're just gonna skip it tonight, but you gotta forgive me. All right, we're kind of running a tight ship around here. So, I mean, I guess we're just gonna get straight into the racing here. And I also figured out why I can't pull up the MXS Battlegrounds graphic, the leaderboard. It's because the internet at my school, it has the MXS Battlegrounds website blocked. So yeah, and then when I put the URL into my OBS, it's blocked, so I can't see it, and you guys can't see it either, which kind of blows, but it'll be all right. I think I'm gonna be by myself for probably the first motos because my usual co-host, Mr. Tyler Clipbell, TK, he's not here until 9:30. So here we go. This is the lineup check for the 250 class. Let's just see. Here, actually, I gotta change some of my binds real quick. Alright, here we go. Let's just kind of run through the field here. We have Ryder Thompson, Hunter Fuller, Connor Young, Tanner Moore, Gage Brown, Mark Similaris, Grant Sweeney, Freddie Grove, and then Steph Serafon right there, Tay Reed, we already went by him, Nicholas Lorenz, Logan Turner, Hogan Mims, Riley Platt, Hunter Fuller, Zachary Johnson, Jacob Kingsfield, Miguel Hatherley, and we have Speedin, Aaron Kreese, Brock Wagner, Donovan Keltner, friend of the program, Nolan Murphy. We have C-Dave. Looks like he might have timed out. I should have done this before, but actually I'm going to leave the time up because it'll give me a good gauge here. I keep doing that, it doesn't work. Okay, someone might have to help me out on that one. Alrighty. Alright, we have Cannon Irwin saying, "What's good, Unk?" Even though the guy's older than I am. Awesome. Good one. Good one, good one. Then, of course, we have... Oh, message lines. Why am I so stupid? Alright. Appreciate that, Jay-Z. Yep, of course, we have... You know, the boss man, Jay-Z. He's also in the chat, along with Trevor. The big dogs that are usually in the booth. Also, looks like we got Fry Finley in here. But here we go. This is going to be the first 250 moto of the night. And, yep, looks like we're going past the consies, which is, you know, make this thing go by a little quicker. Oh, we also have Chucky Nygren in here. Also, friend of the program. Friend of the program. But, oh, did I time out? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. All right. Well. Okay, here we go. Maybe I didn't time out. I think we're probably just waiting on someone. Here we go. Let's go on speeding. Let's see if he can get the whole shot. Revs are up. And the gate is down. That was a long gate. Speeding. Oh my, wow. All right, here we go. Who's going to take the whole shot? Hunter Fuller on the Fried Boys machine is going to take the whole shot here early on in Budds Creek. We have Damian Wassendorf, Nolan Murphy, and Jacob Kingsfield. He's on a new ride this weekend on the Motocross Action Magazine ride. Hunter Fuller still in the early lead here. Gonna carry us here into the first lap. I got you. Alright, here we go. But Hunter Fuller, he's had a couple decent rides already this season. And then Gage Brown, SwapMotoLive.com. Oh, and I don't know, how did he not go down? How did he not go down? And then Marcus Trujillo, he's in third, or fourth. Yep, Aaron Kreese, he's in the second position. And Logan Turner, Dale Braden, Riley Clapp gets a decent jump. Let's see how he can do tonight. We always know he's has the speed to do well at these races. Just can't always seem to figure it out. But here he goes down the hill here. Pretty tricky part of the track here. Tries to carry as much speed as you can on the 250 for the big gulp, and he's gonna hit the triple. Oh my gosh! How did he not go down either? Wow, these guys are just, they're avoiding the big crashes at all costs. But Hunter Fuller with an 11-second lead, not even done with the first lap. Can't really have it any more made than that. especially in the very opening part of the race. And it looks like his lead's going to grow as Aaron Kreese gets stuck in the corner, and he's going to give the spot to Cale Braden. And Gage Brown still follows Aaron Kreese, Logan Turner, and Riley Clapp has already rebounded from that little mishap he had up the big gulp. Oh, wow. Look, Gage Brown looks like he might have stuffed Cale Braden off track. That's going to allow Riley Clapp to close right in. And now he is in heavy pursuit of that podium spot as he's in 4th. And Cale Braden, here we go. Gage Brown. Here he is. Oh, and Hunter Fuller is down. 15-second lead. He's still probably going to have a pretty sizable gap, but that is, you don't want to really cut your lead in half this early on. That's unfortunate. Actually, yeah, about a little over 5-second lead here. And Riley Clapp looks like he made the move for 3rd. And Ryder Thompson, your points leader, he has made his first appearance here, and he is in 5th. Now he's trying to get past Cale Braden. Has to check up and hit the double, but now he's on the inside in this corner. Riley Clapp onto the 5X JZMC. He is my teammate, but he's here. Now he's going to try to chase down Gage Brown. Gage Brown looks like he's going to hit the jump here. Riley Clapp hit it. Ooh, not quite, but has a cleaner run overall than the first lap. And now going to go to probably the highest speed section of the track, going up Henry Hill. Very infamous obstacle, well known for Doug Henry's very infamous crash he had. And he came back a couple years later and won this race. So very, very famous and popular obstacle. But it looks like Hunter Fuller is stabilizing a gap now, and it's now over, it's about 6 seconds. As he had a 2:16.4, of course, it's in virtue of that crash he had in the last lap. Here he is. The Pride Boys, they're a good amateur program. I mean, of course, Ryder Thompson, I mean, I feel like it'd be almost impossible for him to not finish this title after this very moto. But it looks like Gage Brown is making up a little time here. He had a 2:07.2, which is pretty sure the fastest lap so far of the race. But here we are. Oh, and Ryder Thompson, he's made his way into 3rd. So what happened to Riley Clapp? He must have went down. And here is Tanner Moore at the 5X JZMC. And he's going to get two for 1 there as Cale Braden. And I don't think that was Connor Young, but someone else. They both got tangled up. And that's going to put Tanner Moore into 4th. Last week's overall winner. He has made his first appearance, my apologies. But now he has Ryder Thompson to account for. And Ryder Thompson hit it from the inside. No, not quite. Let's see. Does Timor, does he get the drive? Yeah, he actually had a pretty good run there on the 250. Just keeping a steady 6-second lead of just about. Gage Brown still behind. And it's Ryder Thompson, your points leader. So I'd say, honestly, this is a pretty good group to look at here. Oh, and Riley Clapp goes down. Now that's going to give Tanner Moore some breathing room going up to the starting area. And Ryder Thompson. I mean, he has just had a spectacular season, and he has said before that he has ambitions of racing pro, and honestly, I think he should suit up for Ironman. So, just make an appearance. Tanner Moore. Also, I know he has ambitions of going pro as well. And of course, he's going to want to do that with the JZMC ride. But he's a good friend of the program. Of course, whole JZ, I can attest, the whole JZMC. The whole rig was pretty hype when we saw Tanner Moore across the finish line, winning that moto. The top four seems to stabilize here, so let's try to look for a more hot battle on the track. Here we have Connor Young and Cale Braden. And the Axiom ride, he's going to elect to go to the outside, and it looks like he's going to have a way better run than Cale Braden. And Connor Young, wow, he greases the big gulp. And it looked, Tanner Moore looks like he went down, so now he's going to give that spot up to Connor Young as well. So it goes from 6th to 4th in a very brief period of time. But it looks like Tanner Moore's fighting back, and it looks like he has it. Oh, he saves it. That was a great save by Tanner Moore. And now it's a 3-rider battle, and you can see Riley Clapp lurking back there in the distance. So good turn to a 4-rider battle very quickly. Looks like Cale Braden just straight up cutting the track. Oh my gosh, and he absolutely sends it down the hill, and Riley Clapp runs into him. Oh no, that is devastating. I don't know. That could be pretty questionable there if Riley Clapp decides to take action. Because Cale Braden, I'm pretty sure he cut the track there. Took the super low line down in that little drop off. Now Tanner Moore back into the P4 spot, but he's 15 seconds behind Ryder Thompson, who was on Gage Brown. Oh, Gage Brown almost swaps, but he keeps it on 2. And the triple here. Thompson, he's trying not to follow. As you can see, yeah, he's taking different lines. He's going in the inside there. Has to check up, though, because those lines do connect. Oh, you hear someone's down bike, but I thought it was Hunter Fuller, but it's not. Ryder Thompson going on the inside. Gage Brown goes on the outside, so let's see their runs up the hill. Gage Brown, can he clear the triple? No, not quite. And Ryder Thompson, he just takes the low line, doubles, and singles out. Now, of course, this section always fun to watch because they go so fast. High speeds, very risky, very easy to go down in that area. But we are just a little bit over halfway into this moto here. Ryder Thompson, I mean, he really doesn't even need to try for this, and he's going to go around the outside as Gage Brown makes an error going over into the start straight. So Ryder Thompson now, he's in P2, and honestly, it'd be pretty sick to win the moto to clinch the title, even though he really doesn't need to, especially because he's in front of Freddie Grove. So even if he scored, what, just 4 points, then he would have had the championship on lockdown. He's doing a fantastic job here in Maryland. But Hunter Fuller, he has a 15-second lead. He is, doing it by the book here, and you have to respect that. He's doing a very, very fine job keeping the Fried Boys up in front here. But I guess it's time to look. And wow, Tate Reed, he's in 4th now. So you have to assume Tanner Moore must have made a mistake. And here's your fast qualifier, Hayden Baker, aka Speedin. Honestly, my throw his hat in for lit kit for tonight. Loving that. Loving that gear. But here's Tanner Moore, so I'm assuming he must have went down and gave these guys the position. But Speeding, he's had some good appearances here. Looks like there's a lapper right there, and he needs to get out of the way. He almost interferes with Speeding's line. Oh, wow. Okay, there's 2 lappers there. Oh, Gage Brown, he's right back on Ryder Thompson's heels here. Going up Henry Hill. Now going down the hill, the very rough section into the right-hander. Well, let's go on board with Gage Brown. Let's see what this is looking like here. Oh, and Ryder Thompson's down. Your points leader is down. Your championship leader. He's going to get that spot. Oh, he didn't get a legs, but he did tip over. So now I guess we can see Ryder Thompson, points leader here. Take a little time with him. This little roller section, it's pretty crucial to get those doubles to carry your momentum around the corner. They're navigating the track well. You know, I would say, I did make the comment that Buzz Creek is one of the easier tracks, and I thought it normally was, but this year, they really upped the difficulty for no reason. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's whatever. But, exactly my point, that these guys are navigating the track well, considering the difficulty of it. Looks like Gage Brown, he might be on a little charge here because, yeah, he might be on a little charge there because he is putting some distance between him and the points leader. But obviously, Ryder Thompson, I mean, he might just want to take this home. There's really no reason. I mean, of course, a moto win would be great, but you can literally just win the title where you're at. And, I mean, he's 15 seconds up on Tate Reed. Just no reason to push. And Tanner Moore, he's now in, what is it, 5th? Yep, he's in 5th, because Speeding looks like he must have went down. So let's look for some hot battles here on the track. And Connor Young, another Axiom rider, he's in the top 10 as well. So 3 of those guys are in the top 10. And we have Calvin Pearson, who is trying to catch him. And then Riley Clapp in P9. Of course, he expects to do better, but honestly, I just don't think he's been playing the game that much, and that's okay. So, of course, your results are not going to be as good when you're not playing as much, which is all right. Alvin Pearson, I feel like he's also had some pretty good results. Going up Henry Hill. They're on the nitro machine. Now he has caught Connor Young. So let's see if his line choice and line selection changes. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, goes on the outside there. Can he beat him to the inside? Going over the little hump to the inside. It's not going to be enough. Connor Young maintains the position. Let's see. Calvin Pearson can put on the pressure and maybe cause a mistake. Goes for the shorter inside line, but not able to carry as much momentum throughout the corner. So it's going to separate him and Connor Young just a little bit. And look at this. It's a good, clean battle. Tanner Moore is the next rider who awaits these guys. And Calvin Pearson got a really good drive. And there he goes. He goes past Connor Young. He is now one position up. Let's see. Oh, it looks like Young, he has a response. Tried to go in the inside rut there. Wasn't able to make it work. Oh, almost goes down, but saves it. Calvin Pearson now trying to set his sights on Tanner Moore. Not try to worry about what's behind him. Speed in there and Tate Reed. So it looks like these guys are pretty spread out now. Yep, Ryder Thompson about 7 seconds off of Gage Gage Brown. But Gage Brown, we'll keep tabs on this because Gage Brown is only 9 seconds off the lead now. So let's see if Hunter Fuller can take this home. Here we have Nolan Murphy and Cale Braden. Looks like this might be the next best battle on the track right now. Well, actually, no, we have Freddie Grove and Riley Clapp, who are a little bit closer to each other, so looks like we might get on here for a little bit. And Riley Clapp going on the inside, and he tips over. And that's a pretty rough spot to go down. Front end lock. Definitely not fun to deal with there. And now we have Grant Sweeney. J-Shock o'clock. And he rates the track as 0 out of 9. And honestly, I do too. I do too. I just didn't even decide to race. And here we have Cale Braden and Connor Young. So it looks like Connor Young must have went down, and now it's a 3-rider battle here for the number 8 spot. Oh, looks like a lapper has made a mistake in front of them. Oh my God, Nolan Murphy! Or no, Cale Braden. Oh no, he got the lapper. Okay, I thought that the lapper killed one of these guys. I was about to say, oh my goodness. Connor Young manages to stay in front of the group. Now Nolan Murphy is in front of Cale Braden. And wow. That was something. That was interesting. And now Speedin and Calvin Pearson are a little tight-knit here. Again, Speedin, he wins some points with me because I like the kit he's wearing. Tanner Moore trying to get in that P4 spot where Tate Reed is. Oh, and we have a new leader actually. Gage Brown is in the lead. Hunter Fuller is now in second, and he's 7 seconds behind. Oh no. Oh no. How has this happened? And Hunter Fuller makes another mistake. Almost takes out his teammate. Donut MX tapping in. Is AMS competitive this year? I mean, I don't know. I mean, Ryder Thompson's about to clinch the title right now, but we have a championship fight in the 450 class. 8 points separating the top 2. So, you tell me, man. I must say though, I was undefeated the first 3 rounds. Don't know why that even had to be said, but I just feel like I wanted to say it. But nonetheless, we have a Fried Boys battle here, and it looks like Ryder Thompson just yielded the spot back to Hunter Fuller again, and it looks like takes it back. But yeah, I mean, like I said before, Ryder Thompson, he doesn't need to win. I mean, he barely even needs to score points. So he's in a pretty good spot right now. Definitely handled this moto the exact way he should have. And you know, this guy Gage Brown put on an impressive display here. Showed some good resilience, even though he was 15 seconds down multiple times for the leader. He just kept with it, and now he's in the lead. He has a 10-second lead, so we'll see. Of course, it's not over until it's over, but we'll see here. But Tate Reed is still in front of Tanner Moore, holding that final podium position. Or, no, that's wrong. He's in 4th place, not in a podium position. Tanner Moore, last week's overall winner. And again, I don't know. I'm sure Trevor put the ad on. I just didn't download it because I'm dumb. But Tanner Moore, he's trying to get Tate Reed because obviously second moto. If he does well enough, he could throw his hat in the ring for the overall win. So let's see, Gage Brown. White flag is waving for Gage Brown here in the 250 Moto 1. Oh my God, and a Motocross Action Magazine rider just absolutely tosses it away on the side of the track right in front of your leader. But these guys still a little tight-knit, but I think Tanner Moore, oh, he is 30 seconds clear of Calvin Pearson. So if I was Timor, I'm charging for that fourth place spot, and it looks like Tay Reed, I mean, it's a very achievable gap. Well, 2 seconds a lap, almost 2 seconds a lap faster than Tate Reed in the last lap. Coming into the final lap here, and he is chasing him down as Tate Reed exits the track, makes a mistake, makes another mistake, but it looks like Tanner Moore also, oh no, the lapper gets in the way. Okay, I appreciate that, Kanan, for the sending the add-on. Appreciate that. I will download it. But let's look here. Oh, someone went down. We'll tap in here at the end. But Gage Brown, very positive performance he has put on. Clears big goal one last time in the moto. Looks like he's just going to take this thing home. Still a 10-second gap. As long as he keeps it on 2, looks like he should comfortably have this moto sealed away. Oh, it's a little cross-roaded, but nothing he can't handle. It looks like he's about to go back into the right-hander, going on to the start straight. SwapMotoLive.com ride. Definitely something to celebrate here early on in the night. It's an opening moto win here. Let's see if he can put it all together in the second moto. Checkers are going to wave for Gage Brown. So he tosses it over the finish. And Ryder Thompson, it looks like we have a champion. Ryder Thompson is your 2026 AMS 250 class champion. Look at that. You could tell he was pretty excited there. And to round out the podium is Hunter Fuller. He was leading this moto comfortably, and then he tossed it away, but podium, still nothing to look past. Tay Reed looks like he's gonna lock down that fourth place spot. Looks like Tanner Moore was not able to catch him in the end. Well, good job well done for this top 5, and speeding. Looks like he's made his way past Calvin Pearson on the Nitro ride, and now he can take home a 6th place ride. Calvin Pearson, Connor Young, and Riley Clapp. Let's see if Riley can get a position, or if Cale Braden can maybe get 2. So let's see here. Ooh, Riley Clapp makes a mistake. It's not over yet, but I think he's going to charge. He's in 9th. Going up the step up. Ooh, Connor Young makes a little mistake. Ooh, Riley Clapp is not going to be able to get it done. Connor Young gets the 8th position. Cale Braden must have made a mistake because now he is back here. Nolan Murphy, Mark Similaris, Freddie Grove, who was the only guy left that was still mathematically in the championship. Looks like it really wouldn't have been enough anyway, even if Ryder Thompson didn't score points. It would have been enough. But he's going to lock down to 13th. Marcus Trujillo, he's going to get 14th. Grant Sweeney, 15th. We have Chucky Nygren. He's going to get 16th. I know he'll be glad to get that under his belt. And we have, wow, that's a hard name to say. We have Kareem DeVischer. That's the best crack at it I'm gonna have. We have Brent Heinzelman, friend of the program. He is gonna get 18th. But job well done. He's the last rider on the lead lap. And then we have Jacob Kingsfield. Obviously, he would like to do better there, getting a 19th. And we have Hogan Mims on the Randy Racing ride on the 20th. And to round out your points paying positions is going to be Miguel Hatherley getting 21st. And now we have 450 Moto to get ready for. And I'm going to download this add-on really quick that my friend Kanan Irwin sent me. So, let's get that taken care of. But a job well done for Gage Brown, but an even better job well done for Mr. Ryder Thompson, as he is now an RF champion. So, we have Riley Clapp in the chat. Hard comeback. I was 30 seconds back from 10th, 3 laps to go. Well, way to make it happen there, getting that extra spot. I don't know if he got 8th on cuts, but if he did, that's even better. So, well done. All right, now I got to restart my game. Oh, it didn't close my game. Why? Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Let's switch over. There we go. And hopefully soon here my co-host can join me. Uh-oh. MX Simulator not responding? No. I think we're good. I think we're good. And I got 9th after cuts. I'm coming for it, Moto 2. There you go. There you go. Well, you know, 9th place, that pays out. That pays out in the JZMC program. So, obviously, every point counts. And gotta want it bad enough. Once again, appreciating you guys for joining in tonight on this fine Sunday. And also, if you did not know about, well, that's unfortunate. If you guys did not know, the JMA series, the Joe's Motocross Association, is hosting an event. Is this the moto? Let's see. Oh, I have to change my binds again. Are we serious? And I'm pretty sure this is the moto. Anyway. I don't know if it is. I think it is. I think it is. Well, if it is, let's just proceed as if it were. But Ashton Moore looks like he's going to get the early lead on the privateer ride. Rui Racha, 2nd place. And Fry Finley, he's in 3rd. Jay Jones in 4th. Tristan Judd in 5th. His points leader. Donovan Palladino, friend of the program. Mr. He is also here. Alex Cunningham, he goes down, and he's on the Suzuki dyno this weekend. Does anyone know if this is the actual moto? That would be fantastic if someone could tell me. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, okay, I think it is. I mean, right? I'm sorry. But Ashton Moore. Jay Jones is hot on his trail. He's gotten a couple moto wins this season. He's shown some pretty good speed. It looks like he's going for more here in Budds Creek. Tristan Judd, your points leader. He's in 3rd, rounding out the podium spot. Rui Racha. Oh, Ashton Moore is out of the lead. He has front end lock. He can't seem to get it going. That's unfortunate. Jay Jones now in 1st place. Tristan Judd is now in 2nd. Ashton Moore 3rd. Rui Racha. We have Kobe Boubier. I think that's how you say it. I can tell you. Dan Reed, Jerry Robin, on the ELD program to run the YZ dynos, apparently. And Nicholas Hewitt, we have Donovan Palladino, Matt Power, and I believe Jerry Robin's down. He is. And then AJ Fisher, and here he is, Alex Cunningham. On the field ride, he's in 11th. He's got some work to do, especially because Tristan Judd is leading. Is he? No, he's not leading. He's in second, but still, that's a huge point swing. That'd be for the good of Tristan Judd. Jay Jones on that field ride. Pretty comfortable right now. Some hard section there. Very bumpy. Tristan Judd. He's had a great season. Multiple overall wins to his name. Ashton Moore. Still hanging on in third, and Rui Rocha in fourth. Dan and Reed. Alex Cunningham, he's already on the move. He is in seventh, but he's entered the top 10 in lap 3 here. Still not even 4 minutes into the moto. Once again, on that Phil's ride. So honestly, his teammate, Jay Jones, helping him a little bit because he's causing Tristan Judd to not maximize his points as of right now, which is always a good thing. And Cunningham needs to take advantage of that as he is trying to make the move here on Bouvier. That's how I'm going to keep saying his name until someone corrects me. And those 450s just making that jump so much easier than the 250s. The 250s, it takes everything they have to get that. But this could be to enter the top 5 here for Alex Cunningham, and he looks like he's running a way better pace than they are. Up Henry Hill, checks up a little bit, gets a good drive down the hill. Let's see if he can get on the inside of Bouvier there, and it looks like Bouvier slides out. So now Alex Cunningham is in 6th. That's another point he closes in. Rui Rocha, now he's on the Fried Boys machine, and he loves this track. 11 out of 10 rating. So very, very opposite ratings that we've seen from the Fried Boys rides. Now let's see. Jay Jones still leading with Tristan Judd behind. So I'm just going to keep tabs on Alex Cunningham, obviously, because the big picture is at hand here, and he is in an active battle here with Rui Rocha. Let's see. Trying to take different lines, Cunningham, and he takes the inside. Is he going to make it happen? Ooh, textbook pass around the outside. And now he is in the top 5, and now he has a little bit of a clear track until he gets to Dan Reed, who's on the Hunky Revived machine. And Ashton Moore, still Tristan Judd here. Jay Jones. This gap has stayed pretty stable since the start of the race. But yeah, Alex Cunningham, he definitely has some work to do. If he could finish this moto in front of Tristan Judd, that would be huge for him, for sure. Apologies, I had to fix something there. But is there really any? I guess we could go in on closer battles here. Here we go. Chance Setzer, certified decals. Frank Raffiani is in front of him. He is in 7th. And neither of these guys. Oh, Raffiani goes down. That's going to give Setzer the position. And he just sent me the hoodies that the certified decals rides guys were having, and I mess with it. I like it. It's still summer, but we'll go with that. But looking pretty good on that Suzuki ride. Jack Smith. So I think I got Jay Jones and Jack Smith mixed up. I'm not sure if Jay Jones has a moto win. But I know Jack Smith does. He has multiple moto wins. Pretty sure he has an overall. At least one. I could be wrong, but Jay Jones, I know he's been in the mix too several times. So, nonetheless, both great riders. But obviously, we cannot count out Jack Smith because, I mean, pure raw speed. I think he might be the best in the class. But now we have Cunningham on Dan and Reed. Can he make the move? They're side by side. Cunningham, he has the drive around the outside. Doesn't look like he's going to get there first. Dan Reed cuts off the spot. And they have Ashton Moore right in front. Oh, I thought that was someone on the lead lap. But Cunningham really trying to lock in here. He goes around the outside. Can he make it happen? No, not quite. Goes around the outside. I like this. Can he get them both? And he does. He is now. He's in fourth, though, but I think he got the lapper. So maybe overhyped that one a little bit. And there's another lapper there. But Cunningham, he's making the moves. He's in fourth now. But it looks like Jay Jones still holding his lead over Tristan Judd very nicely over the points leader. Alex Cunningham still in pursuit of Ashton Moore, and he is trying to get by this lap rider. Doesn't look like he's moving out the way right now. But these guys they're pretty far back. And the lap rider goes down. Can Cunningham make a move? New lap has begun for these two. I would even say, I mean, just losing 2 points, it wouldn't be the end of the world for Cunningham. But, you know, obviously he wants to close in that gap as much as he can before this final round. Even if he doesn't end up with the points lead. But is that Tristan Judd? It is! He must have went down twice! Oh, and Ashton Moore absolutely dies going down the hill. And now Alex Cunningham, he is in third, and the person in front of him is the points leader. The two title hopefuls, the two guys that are, well, actually, there is, I don't know why I can't remember his name, but he's still technically in the championship, but it's these two. It's going to come down to these two guys, and it looks like they're taking a little bit different lines. Tristan Judd has a 2:04.5. Cunningham's 2:04.9, so looks like Judd might be just a tad bit quicker around the course, but Tristan Judd, he exits the track, so it looks like is the pressure getting to him right now? Alex Cunningham, he is in. Oh, and he goes by! Jay Jones! Jay Jones, not Jay Jones, Tristan Judd, my apologies. He makes a mistake. And now Cunningham, so let's see what kind of antics could play out here. They've been pretty respectful of each other, I must say, at least so far. So we'll see if that continues. But obviously, we're more down the line now. And Tristan Judd, he goes around the outside. Is he going to have the line going into the corner? Cunningham's on the outside. He carries more momentum, and he's going to maintain the position. Now these guys are just shy of 20 seconds under Jay Jones, who is Alex Cunningham's teammate. So let's see if anything happens there, because I mean he's so far up. I don't see how he would kind of let him go, but we'll see. We won't know until the end of the moto. But Jay Jones he's been very consistent. It's definitely been playing in his favor, because now he has a pretty good gap, and now these two are fighting for it. But Cunningham, he has been putting in a shift this moto. He has absolutely been locking in. Oh, and Cunningham makes a little mistake as I say that, but Tristan Judd wasn't able to capitalize on it. So, yeah, it's still these two battling, and Ashton, like, this is the hottest battle on the track. Oh, is he going to go around the outside? It's Tristan Judd. Now he's on the inside in this corner. They go inside, outside. And looks like Cunningham. He's on the outside. Tristan Judd gets more of an inside line. Lapper kind of needs to move. Front of the program there. But Tristan Judd, he goes on the inside, makes the spot back for second. Oh, Cunningham, does he have a drive? Oh, he makes the pass off track. This battle was amazing. They haven't even made contact or anything. The two guys in the championship, 8 points separated them going into this moto. Now it would be 6. Cunningham gets held up in the ride. Oh, Tristan Judd is down. Alex Cunningham, they tangle up, but it's Tristan Judd going down. That is so unfortunate. The Kawasaki rider. Now Cunningham has a little bit of real estate, but now he's 24 seconds behind his teammate. Let's see if he can even try to close up here. I would have to assume that they're probably in the same call. So we'll wonder what kind of communications are being thrown out at the moment. But Jay Jones is down! Jay Jones is down! He had a 23-second lead, so now that's going to shrink, and that's definitely going to give Cunningham a little bit more motivation to just keep on pushing. Tristan Judd, obviously, I mean, he doesn't really have much to lose here. Setzer, he's made his way into 4th, but it's just so unfortunate. I know a lot of these guys, they want to be shown on the broadcast, but I mean, you just can't look away from this because it's too close in this championship this late on. And now Jay Jones, he only has a 13-second lead, so still decent gap. But if he does go down again. Oh, Cunningham, oh my gosh, he had front end lock, and I don't know how, but he keeps it on 2. Wow, the 992 machine obviously is RF number, but it looks like he runs the number 80 by choice on that Suzuki dyno, so maybe that's been the key all along. Pretty sure he's even did the Honda dyno at the beginning. I think I remember that from when I was racing him in this series. But yeah, now he's just experimenting with another one, and honestly, you know, trying something like that this late on in the series, it's, you know, it's definitely a bold move, but it seems to be working. But let's try to look for a little better battle down the road here. And Fry Finley, friend of the program, he made his way into 4th, owner of the Motocross Action magazine team, and obviously they have a pretty nice looking setup going on with that KTM. Obviously he's matching it with the gear here, and Raffiani, he's behind in 5th, so he's trying to get him, but it looks like Setzer, he was in 4th originally, now he's behind both of these guys. So these guys, maybe they'll compact a little bit, get a little three-way battle going for the 4th spot. But they're not that far off of Tristan Judd. So if Tristan Judd makes another mistake, that could be costly. And Cunningham navigating through the lap traffic, but seems to have done that successfully. Raffiani looks like he's closing in on Fry. Looks like there's just a guy AFK right there. I don't know what he's doing, but I guess he's not really in the main line, so I don't know how that works. But Lego is also right, so there's a little pack here. Ashton Moore, he had such a good start to this moto, but now he's kind of fallen off the mark. And Daniel Reed made a little mistake, and oh my gosh, and Ashton Moore, I thought he had the pass made, but he goes down, entering the next corner. But Daniel Reed, he's going to keep that position. Lego on Setzer's tail here. And just getting an update from my co-host. He'll be home in 10 minutes. Oh, it's Setzer! Setzer and Raffiani get together. That is so unfortunate, but now Fry, he has He has a lot of real estate now to work with, and maybe he can try to make a push towards Tristan Judd. We know Fry, he has the capability as well to win these motos. And Cunningham looks like, and Tristan Judd, he makes a mistake. So now Fry is going to be a lot closer to Judd. So, wow. Oh, as Fry slides out a little bit, but he keeps it on 2 wheels. He's 4.5 behind Tristan Judd, the points leader. So we'll see how that plays out as we are entering the closing stages of the moto here. Jay Jones, still a 13-second lead. He had that one fall off, but it looks like he was able to get right back on the horse and the pace. Alex Cunningham, you know, honestly, he might not even be pushing too hard for a win, but honestly, any point is a win for him. As right now, it would be 6 points to the good of Tristan Judd, as it was 8 before. Oh, and Fry tips over at the top of the hill. Now Raffiani not close enough to be able to capitalize, but he is closer to that position now. But Fry still could be a little spoiler by the end of this moto. But Tristan Judd, maybe he's you know, back in his groove, but he is 23 seconds behind his title rival, so that is a bit of an unfortunate circumstance, but you know, it's better than him not even being in the top 10, obviously. So you know, you just got to take what you can get. And but as he makes another little minor mistake there, now maybe we can. Oh, and Jay Jones, he must have went down, because now the lead has shrunk. It's now not even 5 seconds. Cunningham, can he navigate the lap traffic? Look at that, Cunningham. These guys, they really don't want to move out the way. It looks like Jay Jones has already cleared them. But, I mean, come on. Gotta move out the way for the leaders, guys. That is... Come on. Oh, did Fry go down? He must have, because now he's 15 seconds behind. And Raffiani's right there. He has a drive. And Setzer also. So it's a 3-rider battle. All for this 4th spot. Raffiani on the Spink machine. All just following in that one line, but Setzer chooses to take the outside. But we have gone past the 20-minute mark, so I'm assuming the next lap is going to be the final. That lapper still, he doesn't even care that Cunningham's leading this thing. Okay, he goes down, so now finally won't be able to bother Cunningham anymore. Jeez. Jay Jones. Looks like white flag might be waving here for him. Correct. No, so there's another lap to be had after this one. So that honestly, that kind of plays in the favor of Cunningham, as it is still just over 7 seconds. Of course, Cunningham getting tangled up with that lap traffic. But Tristan Judd. Oh, doesn't go down. Makes a mistake, though. Probably looking at about 17 seconds. Yep, just about. So, honestly, he's gonna need some luck on his side. And Raffiani looks like he got around Fry Finley. And Fry leaping into that rut. Keeps it on 2. Dannon Reed and Chance Setzer looks like they've had their... At least Setzer, he had his mistakes. Because now he's gotten passed by Dannon Reed. And it looks like Raffiani's down, so that's going to put Fry back in to the 4th place position. It looks like the gap is under 6 seconds now. Like Jay Jones is just kind of creeping through the track, just trying not to go down. Looks like it's under 5 seconds now. Looks like Cunningham. It's getting close here. It's 3.4. Gonna keep it on Jay Jones as he gets caught up. He gets caught up in the rut with the lapper, and now Cunningham is right there. Can he maximize his points? They're on the same straightaway. Is he letting him by? Is he letting it by? Oh no, Cunningham! Oh, he doesn't go. I thought he went down. No, he just tipped over. But that's really going to help Jay Jones. I thought he was letting him over, or pulling over for him. It just looked like that to me. I don't know why. White flag is waving. Lap 13 here at Budds Creek. First moto for the 450 class. And it looks like it could be one of the most important ones of the entire season. Jay Jones still trying to maintain that lead. 2:16.9 last time around. And Cunningham, can he make it happen? I'll just stay on Jay Jones here. Jay Jones, I mean, he has put in a great moto. I mean, what has he crashed only twice? And I mean, looks like it's paying off perfectly. Actually, I don't even know if Alex Cunningham has crashed once in this moto. It just, he happened to start so much further behind than Jay Jones, his teammate. Jay Jones going up. Big gulp one last time in this moto, and he's going to throw an Oppo over it. Not too bad. And of course, I'm going to try to let in my co-host as soon as this moto's over, so don't worry about that. Ooh, and Jay Jones almost tosses it away. Oh my gosh. Oh, but yeah, I think Cunningham, he's lost touch. Oh, but Jay Jones is down. Jay Jones is down. Jay Jones is down after Henry Hill. Jay Jones, is he going to get up in time? Is he going to get up in time, Cunningham? Oh, no, Cunningham goes down too. Cunningham goes down as well. He went down in the exact same spot. He could have gotten 3 more points to the good of his championship. Oh my gosh. Wow. Jay Jones. He got lucky there at the end. Looks like he... is he gonna... Oh! Keep it on 2, Jay. Keep it on 2. And he is going to take the checkers in Moto 1. Devastating for Alex Cunningham, but you got to look at the bright side. He closes 2 more points between him and Tristan Judd. Looks like he's going to be rounding out the podium spot. Wow, that is absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Fry Finley looks like he's going to comfortably take 4th. Not bad, not bad. Of course, you know he wants to be up there fighting for the win. But he's going to get 4th here. It's Frank Raffiani, looks like you just went past Setzer. Wow. Ooh, and Setzer, he's going to go down Dannon Reed. Is he going to be able to get there in time? He's right there on the Huggy Revive ride. Get Setzer, stay in front. Oh, he does. Hey, look at that. He stays in front. Certified decals. Gonna get 6th place. Oh my god. He just tossed it over the finish. Launched it. But, then Dannon Reed's gonna get behind, and Joseph Legault, then Jack Smith, the speedster of the class. He's gonna get 9th. Rounding out your top 10 is Rui Rocha, and let's see if I can get Mr. Tyler Klippers in here. He is not in my Discord server, so I have to wait for him to join up. Oh, wow, guys, that was some spectacular. That was some spectacular racing. I mean, you couldn't really paint the picture better than that. The 2 title hopefuls. I mean, Tristan Judd had a really good start, and it looked like Cunningham, he had his work cut out for him, but he made it happen, and he almost got the win until he kind of threw away the chance he had. But nonetheless, he shortens the gap between him and Tristan Judd. So now it looks like we could be looking at an interesting Moto 2, and that Suzuki dyno might be the key for Alex Cunningham. Let me send my friend, Mr. Tyler Klippers, a text. Even though he is horrible at answering his phone. But let's see if we can get him in here. But of course, shout out to everyone racing on the track. And if you did as good as you would have liked, fantastic. If not, that's what second moto's for. But, okay, here we go. Now I can drag Mr. Tyler into the booth. Hello, sir. He is muted.
Yeah, welcome.
How is it going, friend?
Good day. I just had some dinner. Parking was expensive here at the racetrack, so.
Ooh. Someone did a little riding, huh?
No, the virtual racetrack.
Oh, I see. Yeah, a little tough to get in. Pretty packed house here tonight.
He had the door locked as well. Pretty quick to open it up.
You can't just let anyone in here, of course.
True. Screw that.
How's your night going, man?
Pretty good. I'm ready to make it better with some racing, eh?
There we go. Have you been tapped in with any of the motos that have happened?
I watched the last probably 10 minutes of that 450 moto. It looked like a good one. Well, give me a rundown on the 250s though. That's what we got on the gate right now. So.
Well, we had Ryder Thompson. He clinched the championship in that first moto, and we had we had Gage Brown. Gage Brown was the winner of the first moto. Great. Wow,
he won first moto last week. Running it back, eh?
Yep. Fantastic first moto. But let's see if he can do it again. And, friend of the program, Tanner Moore, he ended up getting, I believe, 4th or 5th.
Okay.
5th. So
we're getting a repeat of last week then. If he wins this, maybe.
Yeah, that is how it unfolded. And actually, I want to see how he does on the start here. Revs are up.
Just the moto?
This should be the moto.
All right. I got Riley Clapp very inside for your whole shot.
All right. Well, I'm looking at Tanner Moore, and it looks like he might get the whole shot.
No. Tanner Moore on the inside. He's going to cut under. There he is. Whole shot. What a prediction there.
And look, I mean, he's always talking about his start tech. It looks like he had it.
Absolutely. He's got Kareem Devonster behind him. Oh, big. They come together with Miguel Hadley. Oh, my goodness. Wait. Donovan Kellner on a Honda Dyno P4 right now?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Tanner Moore made a mistake. He's out of the lead.
As the leaders clean each other, Donovan Kellner's leading. Oh, he's down.
Oh my god, and he takes Tanner Moore with him, his teammate.
No way.
Ryder Thompson is in the lead somehow.
The excitement was going through my bones right there for DK.
Oh my god. DK.
Wow.
Good
Tanner
friend of
Moore in the
ours.
P8 now.
Yep, and we have Chucky
gonna-
Nygren in third.
Dude.
Oh,
he gets
he
the
absolutely
lead.
punted by Kareem
It's a-
DeVischer. Oh my gosh.
It is a home run for the Nygrens. Chucky Nygren attended the real life race yesterday, and here he is, P10 in this moto.
Yeah,
Can see the lead.
Yeah, he scored a couple points. Of course, I know he'd be happy with that. And we have Speed in side by side with Tanner Moore, and then we have Lorenz up there. But Ryder Thompson, he's already kind of checking out here.
For sure.
Looks like Tanner Moore was able to maintain that spot over Speedin, and looks like he's already trying to go for Lorenz.
And
Oh, and
Speedin right up
Speedin.
inside Tanner Moore. How did he do?
Tanner Moore! Oh my god, he did not like
Wow.
that move that Speedin made. You're not, wow, fastest
Lorenz is
qualifier.
down. Yeah. See if Tanner Moore can run down Ryder Thompson.
Oh my
Looking for 2 in a
gosh.
row overall wins right now.
Oh my gosh, and just these guys stretching out the big gulp. Unbelievable. Like, they can barely even get it on that 250.
Absolutely. It is pretty tough.
Yep, as you know, passing Henry Hill for the first time.
Ryder Thompson coming to the mechanics area for the first time on this moto with a 10-second lead already, Sean.
Yeah, unbelievable. I mean, he already locked up the championship. He didn't even have to ride in this moto, but he looks like he just wants to go out and win the overall.
I sometimes join this Fried Boys call sometimes, and hearing reports, Ryder Thompson, Ironman Pro debut. It's a possibility, especially that he won the chip.
Yeah, I mean, I think he should race next weekend in the pro class, just to get a feel for it for next season. But you know, if he wants to maximize his points in the amateur class, I suppose I could respect that.
He certainly has the skills to get it done in the pro class, in my opinion. He's 206 first lap. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's actually That I'm pretty sure that would beat out most of the fast laps from the last moto already.
Absolutely.
But
I mean,
Moore, he's made.
If he just ran that lap in qualifying, I believe he's top 10. So if you're doing that in the race, you're always in for a good sign.
Yeah, of course. And somehow Tanner Moore in P2 with a 2:21 lap time. So.
That's so for real. Tanner Moore, the brother of the track creator. Maybe he turns a lot of laps on these styles. Oh, he's over the bars in a big one.
Oh no, it looks like Calvin Pearson is gonna. Oh my God!
And he's gonna go down with them. Where is Villapoto? Here he is, Trulio. Not only gonna be enough to get whoever that is, I forget. Calvin Pearson.
Now we have K. Reed. He's making an appearance now.
Chucky Nygren top 5 at his home round.
Oh wow, here he is. Yeah. Friend of the program. Look at this. Can he make some moves?
They're all funneling to this inside, actually. It's kind of surprising there. That's going to allow Calvin Pearson to triple pass Chuck here, I think. Yep.
Wow, what a move by Pearson. He had a really good drive through that, actually.
Oh! Rider down on the outside.
Yeah, that was Trujillo. He went, didn't go down, but he tipped over the bike there. Gonna lose a little bit of time.
I'm very stoked on this Chucky Nygren ride right now. Top 5 for the guy.
I agree.
How'd he do first moto?
He got 16th, I think, so he scored a fair amount of points, actually. I know he would have been happy with that.
He's on pace for an even better one.
Yeah, as of right now, we'll keep tabs on him throughout the moto. Tanner Moore is still by himself in second now. Tate Reed just over Chucky Nygren on Boots House and Calvin Pearson. And then Trujillo and Similaris and Speedin finally making his way back up here. But it looks like there's a pretty chunky battle here for P3.
Absolutely. They were all in the air at the same time. It's good to see.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, if you're Tate Reed, if you go down, that's a tough day, because that's a lot of work to try to get back up there, passing a lot of guys. But he had a good first moto. I believe he got 4th place, so let's see if he can make it happen again.
For sure.
Ooh, looks like Nygren conceded the position to Pearson, who goes down in a big one down the hill. So he's going to get that spot back. see Speed in here trying to make moves on Similaris and Trujillo. And Chucky still leading this pack here in P4. And they're not even that far off of Tate Reed, so let's see if he can maybe put himself in a podium spot.
Sure. Oh! Aggressive move by Trujillo puts Chucky in the dirt!
And Speedin, he's going to get all three of those guys in just a few corners, so now he's in fourth.
For sure.
Trujillo, wow. I was just going to say, like, Chucky. Oh, it's Speedin. He exits the track. So he's going to give that spot back to Trujillo. But I was just going to say about Chucky, like, you know, he just home field advantage, you know, just plays a huge part, clearly. But obviously, he could not have seen that coming.
For sure. Oh, wow. Hunter Fuller on the inside of Chucky. They're gonna stay good.
Speeding with this crazy scrub around the outside on Trujillo, and Miguel Adley looks like he's now in this battle as well as Similaris. And yes, Hunter Fuller. P3.
I like what I'm seeing out of Tanner Moore, though. He's keeping him honest. I mean, I checked in a couple minutes ago, and the gap was 18 seconds. It has remained at 18 seconds.
Yeah,
so,
206.2.
Fastest lap of the race. Then Tate Reed at 206.7. So these guys up front are moving. They're moving at a pretty solid pace. Speeding's got to turn in at 209. So, they're riding good. Is Miguel Heatherly down on a big one before the finish line. That's going to allow Chucky through. Not enough for Gage Brown. Gage Brown in P10 right now, your Moto 1 winner.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, would have loved to try to make it happen again, but looks like that might not be the case. But Tanner Moore, we'll go on board with him for a little bit here. Take us on board with him the lap to Bud's Creek on the Defy X JZMC ride. Huge fan of the program. Last week's overall winner in Unadilla.
Let that... Be quiet here. Let that 250 JZMC sing.
Yeah, obviously new ride for him. Looks like he's taking a liking to it already.
Oh yeah.
Because he's putting that thing up in P2. And, you know, obviously this moto is nowhere near over. We're not even halfway yet. So we can't really say yet that he's out of it. There he goes. Greases the big gulp right there.
Owen Day didn't even leave the line. Maybe, I see his name is C-Day. So, maybe there's some decision to not get banned with that?
Potentially.
DC, I think?
Alrighty. But still, Tanner Moore, he's just navigating the track well. It'll take us over to the mechanics area.
He lost 3 seconds this lap compared to Ryder Thompson. Ryder Thompson's 207, so he's just doing what he needs to do, man. There's a reason why he won the chip 3 motos early, and really, last week.
Yeah, I mean, he could have had it wrapped up last week, but he just didn't even show up, so...
Absolutely. Where is P2 in the chip? He is nowhere to be seen.
Is it not?
So,
is it Speeded? Or no?
Freddie Grove, I believe.
Oh, Freddie Grove, that's right.
Oh no, he is at 14th. Freddie Grove, 14th.
Yeah, he didn't have enough to get it done in the first moto. He was outside the top 10. Pretty sure maybe like 13 might have been what he got. Something like that. And, you know, obviously the championship was pretty out of reach, but it would have been nice to just keep it alive for one more race.
Wow.
But here we go. That was on board with Tanner Moore. He is riding a pretty good race right now. But Tate Reed, he's not that far behind. He's in third. And honestly, we might have another battle on our hands. These two were battling it out in the first moto, fighting for that 4th place spot. And Tate Reed, he looks like he's going pretty fast right now.
Ow. D-Day, as we pointed out earlier, Colin Day got banned for a week last week. Taking out a leader as a lapper. So that's the decision right there. He's not on the course right now. We could have a battle for P2. Tate Reed is closed in on Tanner Moore.
Yeah, he is closing in, and it looks like this could be a pretty hot battle here pretty soon. But we have a good battle here. Oh, we have Trujillo who goes leaps. Oh my God, Hunter Fuller. He leaps past both Speedin and Trujillo. He's gonna get into that 4th place spot. But we have a crazy 3-rider battle here. Oh my, and Speedin just using that scrub line. He has made multiple passes this race with it. But Trujillo, he's gonna get the spot back in the inside line.
HSG in chat really wants to play. Ask us, what is that, 7 times if he can play?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's not possible, my friend.
You could play next weekend at Ironman. You gotta pay your $2 for a race pass, make an RF account, and then you could be out here watch you race. Should be a fun time, so.
Yep, there wasn't even enough times or enough signups to even have a consi, so yeah, you'd be straight in these motos if you want next week.
Absolutely. There's only 26 riders circulating the course right now, so I heard a lot of bad things about this track. I think that's the main player in due the week starting out here at Bud's Creek.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't race, so.
For sure, this track was tough. I mean, Trujillo down. That's going to allow Mark Samolaris in the P5 now.
Yeah, well, we have hot battle for P2. Tate Reed has closed in on Tanner Moore. And Ryder Thompson just keeping it textbook here. 20-second lead still. Oh, I thought Tate Reed was going to run right into Tanner, but
I agree.
Keeps on
Tanner, a little bit off track right there. It's easy to do on this track.
Of course, even with those tricky bumps, it's just hard sometimes to stay on track. And Tanner Moore sends the triple. Oh, it's not enough, but he closes in on Tate Reed again, and Tate Reed, he tips over. Tanner Moore is going to take that position back. And now he has a little bit of breathing room. But Tate Reed, he did close in the last 2 laps, so I think Tanner might have to pick up the pace a little bit if he doesn't want to get past here.
Sure.
Now, of course, I did not race this track this week. Did you happen to?
I did. I had a rough ride. I went 31-25. It's not a good day. Not a good day.
Unfortunate. Well, anyway, at this, stage of the race, 13 minutes in, or 13 and a half minutes in, what's kind of going through your mind as the track is deteriorating and, the lines are getting more choppy and the bumps are getting bigger here? What's going through your mind?
Well, I must say that the E-Road in Pro on Wednesday was extremely bad. It was way too high. Even Timur himself said that they ran the E-Road too high for his liking, and that's what contributed to the roughness. I then happened to race EU on Thursday, and the track was significantly better in E-Road. So I think after 3 different series having on this track, I think that RF probably has this E-Road dialed in. So I think it's better than what I faced in Pro, is what I'm trying to get at.
All right, yeah, well, you heard it here first from our track analyst, Tyler Klippers, as Tate Reed. He is closed back in on Tanner Moore, so the battle was back on for the 2nd place spot as we see DK.
DK, you're leader out for probably a second during this moto.
Yep. And
Tate Reed, little mistake on the inside.
Yep, you're right. He does tip over a little bit. So Tanner Moore, he's going to extend that gap over him once again, just a little bit. But Ryder Thompson just still doing his thing up there at first. Incredible ride.
Sure.
Maybe let's look at more hot battles on the track. Yep, here we go. Gage Brown, Moto1 winner. He's in 6th now, so he's trying to climb back up here. He's on Speedin. And Mark Samolaris on the TH Visuals ride. He is back there.
Ryder Thompson with a P2 ride in Moto1. So he easily has this overall locked up with a 2-1 performance right now.
Of course, making it easy. And Hunter Fuller, he is down in a huge crash, so that's going to give Speedin and Gage Brown another spot. And Gage Brown in the inside Oh, I can't get. Okay, there we go. Gage Brown.
He's
looks
gonna
like he
get
made
it
the
done.
move.
Gage Brown scrubbing over the thing. Here we go to Henry Hill. Let's see some JS7 scrubs from these guys. What do you think we're gonna see here?
Steven's line is really good through here. Look at this. Goes
Absolutely,
low,
the right
takes
side
it
was the
back.
favorite. He's gonna get the
Ooh!
job done. Oh,
Gage
what happened to
Brown's-
Gage Brown there?
Yeah, he swapped there in the bumps, and it looked like the bike could not handle it there. And he gives up 2 more spots to Similaris and Fuller. Wow.
Fuller, teammate of Ryder Thompson. I wonder if they're in a call right now translating messages because they're actually no, the Axum boys are looking good, and then third and fourth right now, Tate Reed all over Tanner Moore. I feel like Tate Reed's got more speed in. There's a little mistake from Tanner Moore off the track.
Makes that mistake, and this is the 3rd time that Reed has closed the gap in on Moore, and Moore is down. Huge
I do want to
crash.
point out. Let's get the cameras on Tanner Moore as we come around next lap, because I just saw a line that he was doing within E-Road, and it looked pretty good. I want to point that out.
Was he leaping in that corner there right before that tabletop?
Yes, sir.
Yep, that's
you read my mind. That's very good. I like that.
Yeah, but I like that too. A little crafty line there for Tanner Moore. Maybe if he can get closer to Tate Reed before this race ends, maybe he can use that move to the good of him. Try to get back into that P2 spot. Of course, make the big man, Jay-Z, happy.
Jacob Pinksfield on the MXA ride, fighting for a top 10. Not a bad ride from him, as he's still got Chucky Nygren, top 10.
Top 10 ride. He's putting in a shift here in the hometown race. Oh my God, and who was that? Trujillo. He absolutely goes way off the track, and that's going to give Kingsfield a P10 spot.
Yeah.
Now right on Chucky. And obviously, I mean, doing himself good favors here, just keeping it in the top 10 ride and closing stages of the moto. He seems to be in his little comfortable spot here in his own little groove. So good for our friend of the program here. And it looks like Hunter Fuller just made the move on Similaris. We have Gage Brown in front of both of them. So it looks like he might have passed them both back from that crash he had on the last lap.
Sounds like extended the lead of 25 seconds, dude. This dude is just... He knows what he's doing, man.
Yeah, I mean, he might not even be hitting the fast lines. He's just hitting he's hitting everything smooth. Sorry, I kind of jam on the
I mean, he's still running 210 or 209s. So he's doing something right. I mean, Tate Reed's last lap a 210, Tanner Moore's a 217. Actually, Aiden Speed and Baker just clocked his best lap of the race at 208. So E-Road's doesn't mean E-Road. I think it's past its best, but it's still possible to run, as Aiden Speed and Baker just showed.
Yep, and actually, I missed the line. I just missed Tanner Moore hitting that line. We'll try to get it next lap. But
sure.
Still pursuing Tate Reed in a distant second place. Still has about just under 5 seconds to make up still on that gap. But of course he can still get it done. Tate Reed, he's been progressing. And I know he took a crack at it in the pro class. It didn't fall the way he wanted, but he's back. And it looks like he's gaining more confidence here in the amateur class week by week.
Oh, yeah.
Speedin still running in 4th. He's kind of just by himself right now because Hunter Fuller is still 12 seconds behind. And he's 21 seconds behind Timor, so yeah, just...
Hunter Fuller down on the downhill.
Oh,
it's going to allow Gage Brown through.
And then now he is in that 5th place spot once again. So Gage Brown, Moto 1 winner, obviously has work more cut out for him in this moto, but seems to be making it happen here on the SwapMotoLive.com ride.
Oh yeah, Kingsfield working his way forward.
Tanner Moore, he has closed a couple more seconds into that gap of Tate Reed. So Tate Reed, maybe he made a little mistake that would cause the gap to shrink. But here we are, I believe, or could I be wrong? I don't know if the time expired before Thompson crossed the finish line. I guess we'll find out this next lap. But still.
I think it did not.
So, okay. So it looks like we might just have 3 to go.
3 more to go here on Bud's Creek. Looks like the battle up front's kind of beginning to stabilize as Aiden Speeder Baker goes down. I think Gage Brown is far enough back that he's going to get up still. But look, guys are spread out pretty good. So let's go get the points battle. I know I got a DM about that. Just look more in the points. So, well, yeah, Donovan Keltner holding down the final point, 55 seconds back from P20.
Oh.
So, DK still holding it down though.
Ooh.
Hogan Mims 2 seconds behind. Here's our battle for it.
I have found a hot battle on the track. Brent Einzelman, friend of the program, against Grant Sweeney for P17 and 18. So let's see.
Watch.
J-Shock o'clock for Grant Sweeney.
Miguel Heatherly down. That's another spot for both of these boys.
Yep, and now he's going to be in this battle trying to regain those spots. And they have Nolan Murphy not too far in front. Grant Sweeney with an incredible pass. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. Grant Sweeney also, he rates this track as 0 out of 10. Miguel Heatherly up the inside on Brent. They make contact.
Oh, good battle here.
Save.
Oh, and
as Brent goes down, he gets
takes him
down. Here comes Freddie Grove. Freddie Grove.
First
a drag race up the hill.
It looks like he's going to have to spot.
Brent choosing the inside line there. He makes it work. Not a bad line in E-Road there, eh?
Yep, not bad. He's going to retake the spot over Freddie Grove, who's second in points. And Nolan Murphy looks like he caught a little break there. Connor Young, he's a little bit more up the road here, along with Cale Braden. They're in a little battle here, along with Kareem DeVishser on the Cortec ride. So we
get up to the battle for P7 right now. Absolutely. We have Similaris, Pearson, and Jacob Kingsfield all on a train.
And we have Kingsfield. This is his debut ride for the Motocross Action Magazine ride here on the KTM.
Sure.
Looking a little clean.
Oh, they get together. Let's get all Kingsfield under.
Can he gain the inside of Similaris? I think he does.
See, he's got to chop the wheel.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's a racing incident there. I don't know, though.
I agree. I would have to agree. I think that's a racing incident. But, wow, that really cost Similaris. And now Pearson's trying to make the move back on Kingsfield.
What a save. Did you see that?
I did see that.
He is sideways.
Made a little mistake there.
If my math stands corrected, I think our podium for the overall is going to be Hunter Ryder Thompson, obviously, with a 2-1 performance. Then Tate Reed with a 4-2, and then probably Tanner Moore with a 5-3 performance. So there's your podium overall for this 250 class if it ends right now.
Would Timor have it, or would Gage Brown have it? Because he would have a 1-6, and I think this would be a 5-3 for Timor. I think a 1-6 beats that.
Yeah, 1-6. Well, that is on me, fellas.
That's okay.
Forgot about Gage Brown.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Tanner Moore, he's just trying to do everything he can. He's still close enough to Tate Reed where he can still get that spot by the end of this moto. But Ryder Thompson, white flag is waving for him. What a shift.
Just what a job from him. He's putting in a great ride, I gotta say.
Absolutely. I mean, champions, those are the kind of rides he puts. Even after he clinched it, he's just taking it home, doing the business that he knows how to do. Speeding, solid ride in fourth, and Hunter Fuller locking down that P5. But Gage Brown looking like he wants to take that, but he's 10 seconds back. So it kind of looks like our top 10 is stabilized a little bit. We got Josh.
I can find some battles on the track.
Josh Crummett shouting out Thompson. Yep, of course, good ride for the guy.
Thompson.
I mean, looks like Ryder Thompson just barely navigating that. Oh my! The Boots House guys, they're just battling over here.
The aggressive. We got a stack up in that turn right there. Chucky.
Was that Brent and
Chucky was.
And Chucky?
Chucky was top 5 for a lot of this moto. Yeah, Brent and Chucky getting together up at the top of the hill. Brent is still up at the top of the hill, down with Grant Sweeney.
Crumit, this is Moto 2, 250 Moto 2, so we're gonna have 450 Moto 2 after this, and that'll be it. So, yeah. Ooh, Tanner Moore getting a little high-sided coming down the hill here. But I guess we're just gonna keep it on Ryder Thompson. What a shift he has put in. I don't even think
So
he's gonna once this moto.
He's gonna ride around through the mechanics area one last time here at Budds Creek. This is your 250 AMs champ by a commanding margin. 25 seconds is the gap this moto. Probably 100 plus points in the overall championship.
Oh, yeah.
Comes to the flag. Here we go.
Ryder Thompson.
Easy one.
Checkers wave for him. 2-1 scores. Takes the overall along with the championship. What a ride for the Fried Boys Yamaha machine. Maybe we can get him in here. Let's give him a little talking to. If he wants. But Tate Reed, solid ride in P2. And of course, Tanner Moore, friend of the program, going to get a Moto 2 podium. So, of course, obviously he wants to win, but I'm sure he'll be content with that. Speedin still in 4th, comfortably over Hunter Fuller.
It's DM'd Ryder Thompson to see if he wants this interview. Here we go. Here's our top 5 rundown. Tate Reed, Tanner Moore, P3. Speedin's gonna come and bring it home for P4. Hunter Fuller, P5. Not too far behind.
Brown looks like he might lock down this overall podium. Almost goes down. Saves it, though. He saves it. Kingsfield. He's behind him. A good shift put in by...
Give Ryder Thompson a drag in general right now.
All right, here we are. We have our champion, Ryder Thompson.
Yeah, man.
Shit, 250 AMs champion. So here's how I looked at this coming into the year. I felt like you were a little bit under the radar because from what I've heard, you're not that much of a supercross guy. You come out of this outdoor and you were locked in from the very beginning. So felt like you were under the radar. Is what I opinion. There's a lot of guys filtered out of the class. You just happened to keep at it, keep doing your thing. You 100-point lead. Great job this season, man. I gotta say.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. I would say I wasn't planning on like doing this good for this season because I wasn't grinding as much, but I just had a lot of fun this season and it just kept me being consistent, you know. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad. I'm ready to race pro Ironman. I think I'm ready for that, but yeah.
It's awesome to hear. You heard it here first, folks. Ryder Thompson, pro debuted at Ironman. I'll translate that message to Jay-Z and Trevor up in the booth. Keep an eye on you out there, because it's I'm excited to see what you'll do out there.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Celebrate
Yes, sir.
tonight, man.
Yes, sir. Ugh, dude, that was actually so much fun, though.
You led that race from the start to finish, really. So
hey, so for sure though, guys, like if I race pro this next coming, I still get the championship for AMS.
Yeah, you locked it down in the first moto. So
yeah, I figured. I wasn't 100% sure. I didn't know how it all worked out. So
yeah, it's physically impossible for them to gain enough points for you or to lose the championship.
Dude, that second moto, I low key like just locked in. I didn't crash once. That was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. Even in the first moto, you didn't even have to do that good. You still would have locked down the championship. So
yeah, I had a lot of fun. Like this track, I wasn't a big fan of, but I just had fun with it anyways, and I feel like that's why I did pretty good. So
yeah, a great ride, man.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yep. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Man. Good luck on Ironman, and wishing the best for you.
Appreciate it much. All right, see you guys.
All right, have a good
Yes, sir.
night.
Good night.
There it was, folks. Here we go. 450 Moto 2 lineup check on the gate.
Yep, there we go.
Got the end of this moto. We'll pull up results right now as we get a top 5 rundown for this overall.
Well, Jay Jones, he was the first moto winner, and we had his teammate Alex Cunningham get second, Tristan Judd getting a third, and pretty sure Fry Finley ended up with a fourth. Could not tell you, don't remember who got fifth.
You are spot on. That's a great top 4 rundown. Frank Raffini with the P5 riders. We're on the gate. Who do you got for the whole shot here?
I'm, let's see. I'm gonna go. You know what? I think Tristan Judd is gonna try to have a rebound moto here. I think he's gonna come out swinging. Let's see if he can get it done.
I'm going with Cannon Erwin, the far right, or far left, our left. Very outside, he's gonna get the wheel and swoop out wide, and that's definitely not gonna happen. As it's gonna be Ashton Moore, latest on the brakes, but the inside.
It's Tristan Judd. 2 in a row.
Tristan Judd, Fry Finley in P3 right now as he gets crossed up. Wow. Oh my. Ashton, who was that?
I got 2
Did
in
you
a
see
row.
that?
I just want to say. Got it right.
Wow.
Oh, and Ashton Moore, he goes down.
I could see the future. Tristan Fry Finley, MXA ride. All new bikes for these guys this week. If you remember last week, they were on stock KTMs. They got some graphics. They got some parts. Looking good out there.
Yeah, and Alex Cunningham, he's in 11th. So, again, just similar to the first moto. Gonna have his work cut out for him just a little bit. But, also, Tristan Judd did get a good start in the last moto, and he couldn't make it happen. So, we're gonna have to see how this plays out. Can Tristan Judd keep it on 2? Because that's what bit him in the last moto. And Fry Finley is down huge in second place.
Yuri Robin, IRL professional, up front right now.
Yup, Yogi Machine on the YZ Dyno, and it's Jay Jones, your Moto 1 winner. He's behind him. Ooh, as he makes a little mistake, but he keeps it on 2. Chad Stonier. And then Jack Smith, who wants to bring back SpongeBob's.
Bring back SpongeBob's. I can agree with that. The new Snapchat white things, not good. Not good. Bring back
Snapchat ghosts. We don't like them.
Not good. See, if you look at Tristan Judd, I've hit that one to the left of him 7,000 times this weekend.
Oh my god! Cunningham explodes on a down rider. I don't even know what just happened. It was
got into
like
Austin Rogers?
It was almost like that Cade Matherly, like, Millville explosion thing. I don't even know what that was.
I missed it.
Oh my, no, he, like, literally just kind of bumped into not a lap rider, but a down rider in front of him, and he just went, like, 20 feet in the air. Oh my gosh, and now he's in 13th.
This is going to be hurt for the championship. He did beat his title combatant, Tristan Judd, in the first moto by 1 position, so that's going to be a 2-point swing. So, what was the gap coming into this?
It was 8, and now it's 6 coming into this moto, but now...
He's got some work to do, because Tristan Judd is P1 by 6 seconds over J-Rob.
Yep, and we're just going to have to see, can he keep it on 2? That is the big question here. Jerry Robbins still keeping it solid in second. Jay Jones in third. And he is Alex Cunningham's teammate, so let's see if there's any team orders in place to try to help benefit Alex Cunningham.
So in chat not too long ago, Lime Time, I believe, is Tristan Judd, and he has words. He says, can't even race next to Cunningham. When I'm next to him, all he does is try to take me out the entire time, laughing emoji. So this championship, it might be boiling over here.
Yeah. Obviously, earlier on, we pointed out how clean they were racing, but it looks like that might be out the window.
Yeah, for real. Just a small mistake, I think.
Oh.
The gap's only down to 4 seconds.
Well, Cunningham, he's been dicing the field a little bit, doing the work that he needs to do. He's cracked into the top 10 here. E9, it looks like he's going to keep trying to move forward. Jack Smith has a drive in on Fry Finley. He just jumps past him, takes the spot over the Motocross Action Magazine rider.
Makes hay. Those bikes look good. I like them a lot.
I
let's give Jack Smith bring back SpongeBob's. I'd love to see that.
Yeah,
Finley down on the inside. What? Did you see that?
I did not. Oh, and they get tangled up. That's
really, free position.
That's gonna really help Cunningham. He's now in 7th. He is in 7th place now, going up. The big gulp there, and Looks like he's going to go back into the fastest section of the track.
It's interesting, a Suzuki dyno?
Yeah, that's what I said before, and it seemed to really work last moto, because I didn't see him crash one time, so he, well, except for the final lap when he could have literally taken the win away from Jay Jones, but nonetheless, I don't know, maybe something has been found out with in the Phils program.
Absolutely. I did hear last week as well that the GHCI program making contact with sometimes with Alex Cunningham. Looks like that's not an issue this week because I don't believe there's any GHCI bikes out there. Oh no, Tracer Knits and P19 a GHCI bike. So each of these guys have a little bit of some teammate on the track. Maybe they come into play a little bit later in this year. I mean,
yeah, no, definitely you could be right, but obviously, you know, it's just a little different because I just feel like none of those other GHCI guys haven't really been fighting, you know, up in the pack. But like Jay Jones, he's Alex Cunningham's teammate, and he's up here in third, and he won the first moto, so it could
for sure,
it could definitely just you know, come down to just their track position. But oh, did Cunningham go down? I think he might have, because now he's in 8th. So that is definitely not going to help his case, unfortunately.
Just Judd down in P1. Just gonna allow Jerry Robin to close in pretty close. Jerry Robin only, what is this? Just wait for him to hit the next timing gate, 4 seconds back. So just Judd doing what he needs to do, but he needs to keep it on 2 because this could be a big points haul for him with Alex Cunningham in P8 as we stand. As he gets loose, what a save!
Oh my gosh, Jerry Robin, yeah, he's right on him now. Going up Henry Hill. Famous obstacle there, but he is, oh my god, he is closing rapidly here on Tristan Judd.
That's what I love to see from J-Rob right now. It's been a long time coming. I know at the start of the year he was in the always little bits front end stuck there.
Yeah,
it's gonna allow Jay Jones. Now Jay Jones looking at a 1-1 possibly.
Yeah, I mean, just the only thing standing in his way is Tristan Judd at the moment. Cunningham back in 6, but he's 15 seconds behind the top 5, but still a long moto to go, so we'll keep tabs on him.
With a lap time check for the guys up front, Tristan Judd 212, Jay Jones 206, Jerry Robin 209, Joseph Lagou 206, and then Chad Stonier 208. Their top 5.
Yep, and
oh, Jerry Robin down. Can move him back into P5.
That is unfortunate. Tristan Judd under 2-second gap here. Jay Jones looks like, I don't know, he has something figured out with this track because he also was just very consistent last moto, and you know, you could tell. I mean, there's just something dialed with those Phils bikes, and yeah, it just seems to really be working. And it looks like Jones still just closing in ever so slightly.
For sure. Judd still P1 though. I mean, I feel like he's running his laps. He last year, if you remember, I think I put in Lapper down in front of him. That's gonna hurt. They're both making contact with him. Track re-entry, it's gonna be good.
That's kind of questionable, but
I think it's gonna. He didn't clean anyone out in the process though, so I think he's gonna get away with that one. Tristan Judd still though, doing his thing.
Yeah, but now they're just really close to each other, so if Jay Jones can get a good drive on any of these corners, he might be able to make that move happen.
Ooh. Not to get away in the battle up front right now, but Jack Smith almost made contact with Cunningham. Cunningham had to make avoiding action as they're still almost making contact. Cunningham really getting held up by Jack Smith right now.
Ooh, Jay Jones makes the pass on Tristan Judd.
Is Jay Jones the man here at Budds Creek? 1-1 from the guy right now.
Yeah, he looks like he has something dialed right now with that KTM. Ooh, makes a little mistake. Ooh, makes another mistake. Does Tristan Judd get the pass back? Yes, he does. Goes around the outside. Right in the finish line.
These guys are nose to tail over this mound right here. This option line right here, I don't think. Dylan Gatlin in chat right now saying watch Jay if he punts T-Judd. Again, GHCI rider. Maybe guys. As T-Judd punts himself.
Woo!
Big crash from him.
Down. Oh no. That is not good. They have a huge gap over the next few riders though. Looks like Cunningham behind Setzer. But Cunningham, he needs to step on that gas. Because now, I mean, Jay Jones, he's doing everything to help Cunningham right now in this situation because he's preventing Judd from maximizing his points, which is good for Cunningham, but he has to take advantage of that opportunity as he goes down. He goes down behind Setzer. That is not what you like to see. Wow. Now he's still in 7th, but he just has he has his work cut out for him, let me tell you.
Nicholas Hewitt, I want to say I like looking back towards these battle for points right now. Nicholas Hewitt almost in the contention for the win last week in 19th right now, so I'm sure he expected better, but it happens sometimes.
Absolutely.
Kanan Irwin P25, I'm sure he expected better as well. Yeah.
Yeah, friend of the program. Maybe, just didn't spend enough time on the track. But, obviously a lot of people had very openly spoken about their opinions on the track. And I think Kanan Irwin also is among that group. So...
Absolutely. You know who's not among this group? Rue Rocha. I love this track. 11 out of 10, he says in his name.
Well.
Wow.
Where
that's the first I've heard that. P11.
I'm not sure if that's satire or not, but
I hope it is, because this track is hot dog. That's my opinion. Hot dog.
I resonate with that opinion. But I'm not racing, so it's not really not my business to say.
Let's check in with your P2 championship contender, Alex Cunningham, P7 still. So, he's gonna need better than this. What is the point swing looking like right now? P2 to P7? P2 would allow 22 points, and P7 I think is 15-ish?
Yeah, so if that's correct,
16.
That's
a big swing.
That's a tough pill to swallow there for Alex Cunningham. Of course, he can still make some moves by the end of this, but honestly, this moto he really needed to try to beat Tristan Judd, just give himself the best chance at winning this championship.
He's currently about 20 to 30 seconds back of Tristan Judd right now, so I think it's going to be tough to beat him. It's going to be really tough to beat him, but I think he could salvage these points. If he could salvage up to maybe 3rd, which I think is reasonable, maybe 4th, I think that'll be good damage limitation right there.
I agree, and if that was the case, then that means they'd be tied on the day with points, so just had still that one last shot to just try to beat Tristan Judd in the final round.
Nope.
Ooh, does he? Nope, that's a lapper. Cunningham in 7th, still 11 seconds behind as he gets tangled up with a lapper there. Pretty sure that was Dugan. It kind of caught up there with Cunningham.
Shout out Dugan. Dugan looks like he's on the JZMC GP bike. He must have been in Europe or something and found a setting he liked over there. Figured, let's just bring the entire bike over, eh?
Yeah. If you find something that works somewhere else, why not try it here?
Sure.
No reason not to, yeah, of course. And oh my god, Jerry Robin! Huge crash going down the step down. Oh,
it's a lapper that is messed up with him in there. Alex Cunningham down again. He's he's
Doesn't
stuck at the
quite
top
go
of the
down,
hill.
but yeah, he got stuck there. And Brian Kelly gonna get that
Brian
spot
Kelly
for the break.
also on a Suzuki dyno. Oh, Brian Kelly tucks over the berm. This is it.
Now Cunningham is back in 7th, and he is 30 seconds behind. Oh, no, he is 20 seconds behind. I think the timing scoring was just a little messed up there, but still quite a ways behind, and honestly, I'd have to say maybe less than 10 minutes left as he makes another mistake.
Brian Kelly's gonna... And he has a pack of hungry guys behind him. Rui Rocha and Fry Finley. They will get after it. And Jack Smith, way back here, he's down again too in P12. Frank Raffini, P5 in the first moto. So he's got some fast guys behind him. They're going to be nipping at his heels if he doesn't be careful here as he looks up the inside of Brian Kelly. Wow.
Yeah, I mean...
Go outside, maneuver. He's got to get it done. What a pass.
Yep, Cunningham, now he really just needs to keep it on 2 and just set his sights toward 6, but he makes another mistake up the base of the tabletop. So that's going to really kill his drive, and he gives up the spot to Brian Kelly once again as he makes it back, though, over Henry Hill, just jumping further than Brian Kelly does, therefore inheriting the position.
Finley down in P10, it's going over Feeney through. What's your overall looking like other than the obvious at Jay Jones with a 1-1 performance?
Well, then it'd be Tristan Judd with a 3-2. He would comfortably get second. Honestly, I think the next... I think Cunningham might still have 3rd overall. Because Setzer... Yeah, I think...
Yeah, I can... Jared Robin 12th in the first moto. Setzer is... Let me find
But he got what did he get? P7?
P6 in the first moto.
So a 5.
I don't think that's gonna be enough to get the podium though with Cunningham's 2-7. So yeah, I think you're right. Cunningham's still holding on to a podium right now overall.
Yep, but you know, obviously the podium is all well and good, but when the championship's on the line, you need to try to get as many points as physically possible. And Tristan Judd still under 8 seconds behind Jay Jones. And Jay Jones, he's just keeping it consistent, man. He is really riding his laps. 17 minutes down, just a couple minutes left here before the time expires. So let's see if he can take it home. I know he would love to get this overall win. Well done from the Phil's rider as, wow, a few lap riders are going down right in front of him.
Let's take off that battle as these guys are so spread out. These guys are in that war. Yeah, it's Alex Jorgensen and Nicholas Hewitt for battling for P17. Jack Smith just behind him. These guys are going at it right now. Oh my... Did you catch that?
I did not. I just tuned into the battle as they're now getting lapped.
Well, that was an interesting maneuver from, I believe.
Oh my gosh, Jay Jones just kind of brake checks. Oh my god, there were so many lappers right there. Jeez.
There's another guy. Jack Smith down in a big one. Oh my goodness.
I just would not be surprised if he just hits that quit game button.
For sure.
I'd be surprised if he disconnected after that. I mean, he has had a rough go at it in this moto, for sure. Alex Cunningham. It's just this pack is so spread out. Just gonna
racing. It's a. I want to say it's a lot tougher to come from action-packed Unadilla battles all over the place to Buds Creek right here. These guys are kind of spread out. Although Tristan Judd's not out of this win right now. He's only 4 seconds back from Jay Jones.
Yeah, and I think part of it, of course, has to do with the lap traffic that's going on, and looks like Jay Jones just clears it. But now, he he has a little clearer track, he might want to try to extend that gap just a little bit more because, of course, we know in this game, a 4-second gap, that's nothing.
Lapper's down on the inside for Tristan Judd. He jumps right over him.
Ooh, just showing composure.
Sure, don't trust the process.
and
Little
gets
mistake
stuck.
on the inside.
Yep, gets a little stuck there on that corner. Very slow corner. You have to be very patient through there.
Got a battle for P3 as well. Joseph Lagu and Chad Stoney. Half a second in between them. Chad Stoney's going to try this outside out. Right as we get to talk about these guys, they make a small mistake, and it just kind of makes us look a little foolish.
Yeah, you got that right. But now, yep, still 4 seconds. And looks like the time isn't going to expire yet, so they're going to have 3 laps left. Can Jay Jones hold on for the 1-1? Even though I'm pretty sure he'd still get the overall, though. A 1-2, yeah, and then
Absolutely, yeah.
3-1. So
Just-
yeah, technically Jay Jones doesn't really need to win to get the overall. As he is, the gap is closed now.
There is motivation still for Jay Jones though. If he can help his teammate out if he stops Tristan Judd from winning this moto, because the point swing, if he lets him get, that's 3 extra points in between them right now. So Tristan's gonna try around the outside.
Yeah, I was actually just gonna say that of course there's still championship implications for his teammate Alex Cunningham. So of course he's gonna want to try to help his teammate out as much as he can. So if that means getting a 1-1 for himself, then by all means that's what I would try to do.
Absolutely. I'm looking.
Expands a
It
little.
looks like it's for real. Little oppo from Tristan Judd up the big gulp.
And Alex Cunningham is down off the track.
Oh, is that gonna allow Brian Kelly through? It is. It's gonna. Wow.
Yeah, he's in P8 right now. Wow, just not the moto he wanted. Not the
Sure,
moto at all.
He was closing in on Jerry Robin though, so it's not completely over. He still has to look forward to Brian Kelly ahead. Suzuki Dyno is on top, possibly. Trey Jones, small mistake.
Ooh, Tristan Judd makes a mistake. No, and he's completely stopped on the track.
Oh, if he doesn't be careful, Joseph Lagu. Let's see when this time updates. 14 seconds back from Tristan Judd. 8 seconds. A little bit of time and scoring bug right there. So he's not out of this. Not out of this whatsoever.
Any position that Judd isn't able to get, that's just going to help Cunningham even more. So, of course, he's just going to hope for that as much as he possibly can.
If you're Cunningham right now, you are big Joseph Lagu and Chad Stoney fans right now. So they can totally help you out in this title. It's a small mistake from Judd. He's gonna stay on 2 wheels though.
Brian Kelly, he's down at the bottom of Henry Hill, so it looks like Cunningham might be able to take advantage of that and maybe not make the pass, but he's right there closed in. And it looks like Brian Kelly
He's gonna
just
let
moves
him
out of the way.
go.
Yeah, he just lets him go there. So that's just going to make Alex Cunningham's job easier as he's now back into 7th for probably like the 15th time this moto.
Sure, 23 seconds back from J-Rob in P6, so he just needs to keep it on 2. The odds of him catching up are going to be quite low, so he just needs to bring it home.
Yeah, I agree. I think
Do not lose a spot to Brian Kelly.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Of course, if you know it falls in his lap, maybe he could go for that next position in 6th. But like you said, he's pretty far ways away, and you know I just try to settle, and you know he's gonna need something really special to happen next week in his favor.
For sure. It's going to be a double-digit lead for Tristan Judd going into the last and final round.
Of course, and Jay Jones, I mean, he has just had a spectacular weekend here. And it looks like, I mean, either
Bro, it's a
way,
reverse from last year. Tristan Judd was on the opposite end of the championship battle. There's a double-digit lead going into the last round for Brendan Kelly last year. And he's fighting, and he's on the good end of the stick this year. So, it's good to watch as Jay Jones, small mistake, lapper down on the outside. If he's got spotters, Tristan Judd, great call spotting by the GHCI crew right there. Could have hurt.
Yeah, that definitely could have hurt there, but now it looks like white flag is about to wave for Jay Jones. Can he hang on to a 4.5-second lead in the final lap? You can see Tristan Judd in the back of the shot there as we switch to him now, also taking the white flag. Can he put down the charge and make it happen here on the Kawasaki? Even if Jay Jones doesn't even walk away with this moto win, I mean, you just still have to give your respect to this guy. He has just put it all together this weekend. I mean, he has barely crashed. I mean, just the whole weekend. So,
For sure.
yeah, definitely
14-second back from Tristan Judd to Joseph Lagu. So I feel like if I'm in the GHA call, I think we open it up here. Let's get on the gas because there's not much to lose.
Oh my God! It is 1.5 seconds now. He's already close to 3 seconds.
Stretch that throttle cable, buddy. It's time to go because there's 15 seconds now. So, he's down. Oh my gosh, there's a lapper just in front of him. Tristan Judd. He puts the pressure on. He's gonna come off good with that.
Oh my gosh, Jay Jones, no way. Last lap again, he goes down. It happened
is
in the
heartbreaking.
first moto.
Heartbreaking.
Can Tristan Judd, can he take it?
Tristan Judd, small mistake. This lapper needs to get the hell out of the way. There's a race coming through and you are not in it. So they almost come together over the big bulk.
Oh my gosh. That could have been
Who is
horrible.
that on the... Let me find out who that is. It's like Tanner Ballman. Running a P14 ride for him and his buddies.
Wow. I cannot believe that Jay Jones threw that away. He was so consistent the whole entire race, and he just tossed it away. But, I mean, obviously that really is only going to affect Cunningham because Jay Jones, he's still going to be getting this overall. But Tristan Judd going over the final corner one last time over the rollers here. And Tristan Judd, Moto 2 winner, going to give himself a healthy points lead going into the final round with a 3-1 weekend. And Jay Jones, a 1-2 score is going to be enough for the overall. Well done.
Big points day. Big points day in the GHCI champ. They're be excited with that.
Oh, of course, and Joseph Legault, he is going to be taking that P3 home on the Cortec ride. But is it possible to get Jay Jones in the booth before we end the stream here tonight?
I do not know his Discord.
Chance Setzer, he's down at the finish. Is Jerry Robbie going to get him? Can Setzer take it?
Wow! Dugan hits him across the line! Was that Dugan or Kanan?
No, that's Dugan.
It was Dugan.
That is such a clutch. Oh my God.
What a move from Dugan. Shout out Dugan. Just saved his day right there.
Alex Cunningham, a disappointing 7th place. Oh, no, I don't think Brian Kelly's close enough. But that is just unfortunate for the Phil's riders.
Brian Finley just cleaned out Rurocha for the P9 spot. He wanted it.
No, Brian Finley. Oh, I know. He is probably a little disappointed on his performance in this moto. Made it back into the top 10 though, so
P5 in the first one, so not a bad day for him, I'll be honest. I'm sure he expects better, but it's part of it.
Yeah, you know, if he just needs to put a little bit more time into the game, and I'm sure he can get some moto wins.
I'm not sure Jay Jones is Discord, so I'm not sure if we'll get a podium interview for him, but I would like one.
I would too, but you know, sometimes the guys just aren't too eager to join us here. But I'm sure Jay Jones is going to be celebrating safely, hopefully.
I'm sure he's probably still pretty mad at that last lap crash, I'll be honest. I think that was probably got away from him there, in my opinion. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I would agree with that for sure. But it looks like that is going to conclude our night here at Bud's Creek. It was a good night. What did you think, Mr. TK? How do you think the racing unfolded? Of course, you were only here for the second half
of the broadcast, but
That's a good time. I had a good time commentating. Kind of disappointed I wasn't able to make the first one of those, but it happened. Let's go. I'm excited for round 11 next weekend.
Yep, the finale. This was the penultimate round here at Budds Creek, Maryland, and yeah, good job to all the guys out there racing. Love that you guys are participating. It's good for the community. Just keep doing what you guys are doing. Keep grinding at Sim, and everyone needs to try to put their own efforts to try to win an AMS race. So I hope everyone has a good night, including yourself, my co-host, Tyler Klipfel, on the Dr. Do racing team.
Yep.
So we'll be seeing you guys later. Thank you to JZ Media Co. Of course, that's where we're streaming here. Make sure you guys all follow all my socials, Top of the Moto across the board. And I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget JMA is on Thursday. That will be streamed on Top of the Moto. So make sure you tune in. If not, race the race. But we'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.